Your Grace, if you'd like to sit, I'm sure that...
We've been here since midday.
In this of a different sense of time I've often found. 3 shiploads of the finest.
Welcome to the Iron Bank. Please.
This is Stannis of the House Baratheon.
The Iron Throne is currently occupied by Tommen of the House Baratheon, King of the Andals and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm.
He shares no blood with me.
We have heard this story.
It's not a story.
A story about a jealous uncle whose attempts to usurp the throne from the rightful king cost the Seven Kingdoms dearly, in blood and gold.
Gold you loaned him.
Your books are filled with words like usurper. Here, our books are filled with numbers. How many fighting men remain loyal to?
2.
And how much wheat and barley and beef and pork do you produce on Dragonstone to feed your 4,000 men on your 32 ships? You can see why these numbers seem unlikely to add up to a happy ending. But we thank you for paying us the honor of your visit.
Why is he looking at Bravo? Why is he looking at Sir Davos like he's going to kill him for this insult that he came to receive in the Iron Bank?
My lord.
I'm not a lord. Thieves are not rewarded with titles.
Well, strictly speaking, I didn't do the thieving. That would be the pirates. I just moved what they stole from one place to another. This is the payment that was demanded by King Stannis for my crimes. I consider it an honest accounting. He's an honest man, and he's your best chance to get back the money you've sunk into Westeros. Which is a lot, I imagine. Wars are expensive.
67.
67, and when he dies, who's in command? Man best known for killing the king he was sworn to protect.
That is a problem for another time.
Begging your pardon, I think it's a problem for now. And he doesn't just talk about paying people back, he does it.
Loyalty. Davos is not taking... Davos says, Stannis or nothing.
Leads his men to victory. A few days later, but the courageous Captain hollers, "Bring me my red shirt!" You will not see me bleed. The next morning, the captain bellows, "Bring me my brown pants!"
Do you think they ever met a pirate who didn't tell them that joke?
Bring me my brown pants. So they will see him shit. So they will see him poop.
Once I thought this man loved me.
Gold.
You won't be alone. There's a chest of the good stuff left back in your house.
To order all Ironborn scum out of the north, where I flayed the 20 Ironborn scum I found at Winterfell. Leave the north now, or more boxes will follow with Morse Bolton, Lord of the Dreadful. And they mutilated my brother. As long as they can hurt our prince with...
Okay, there we go. Oh my god.
He's not in the dungeons. Tell him you couldn't trick me.
I'm not tricking you.
See, knock him out. Knock him out.
Into a lovely evening.
Jesus. Oh no. Oh my god. Fight. Oh my god. Poor Yara. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Go girl. Oh. What's that? What's that? Did she run?
Make for the ship, now.
For your brother!
My brother's dead.
Oh. Oh. Jeez.
I have a treat for you. Those creatures who came in the night.
I was so scared. I didn't want them.
Yes. It's a bath. For you. Now.
I don't want to bath. I don't want to. I'm Ricky. I want to remain Ricky, please. I don't know what your plan is. Don't show me kindness, please. Let me go. Oh, see his body. See his body. Oh, Theon.
The bridges too, Reek. Take them off.
Theon. Robert never treated you like this. He never treated you like this. The Starks never. They never. He came ready to fight her. I don't want. What is it? What do you want?
Do you love me, Reek?
What does that mean? Sir, please, no.
Because I need you to do something for me. Something very important. I need your help to take this castle back.
Don't say
Pretend to
Theon.
be someone you're not.
Don't say it. You want him to go get this his home, the castle. Pretend to be.
Theon
I
Greyjoy.
knew it. This guy just is mad. Pause, 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 pause. Oh my goodness. This guy is insane. He's insane. He's insane. To get him, you just have to get like you understand him, you have to be mad. You have to be like, just remove all. He's a trickster, he's a liar, he's a trickster. He's a trickster. Just when he's saying it's good morning to you, it's night. When he's saying, how are you? He wants to kill you. Just go in the opposite direction. You see, why did I know this? I didn't want to know this. I didn't want to know this. So, see what he's doing. He has figured that he has mentally effed Theon up. That his own sister came to get him and did not succeed. So now, oh my God, Abscondage, thank you for the super chat. That scene is brilliant. You're scared it's going to be something awful, and it's actually just a bath. It's a bath with conditions, my love. It's a bath with, like a dog. When it does something, you throw the frisbee, and it gets it and it comes back to you, you give it a treat. That is just what we're seeing on display. So clearly the treat he's giving Theon, Reek, is a bath. He saw that Theon did not go with his sister. Right? I'm writing my pause in time. Did not go with his sister. And he's like, oh, this boy, I've really controlled him. I've really messed with his mind that he is convinced. Ramsay walked in when the guy was like, no, tell them I didn't accept. No, remember what Theon was saying? Tell them I didn't accept. Tell them that I could not be tricked. Because of the trickery of the girls that he fell for. He had been tortured a while. The trickery, the girls came in, took off his clothes and said it, and then he came in and cut off his something. So now Theon is like, if I fall for this trap, my sister is not really here. I'm probably seeing things. They've probably made this girl look like my sister, dressed up like they've come to rescue me, and they will take another body part. That's Theon's mind. As far as he's concerned, he didn't really see Zara. He saw an instrument of Ramsay inflicting, because this Ramsay has played so many tricks. Theon doesn't know what's real or otherwise. The girl has gone, said, my brother is dead. This one is not even. She doesn't understand the manipulation, the torture he has gone through. Nobody can conceive these things. No normal thinking person can conceive these things. So to her, she doesn't understand. She really thinks her brother is not coming with her. And she goes. Theon accomplished that. He now came. I need you to do something for me. I want you to get a castle. I thought to myself, which castle is he talking about? The only people that we know have castles, one is too far. You can't get it. King's Landing. It's Theon's people that just came into his quarters. He's already captured the Starks, Winterfell. You understand? He's already gotten that part. The other part he's going to get are the people who came for him. So I now said, I need you to play a role. What else? What other role would he play? Because clearly he has told him, you are Reek. He identifies as Reek. So now Theon is now going back into like a third person playing Rick that is now playing Theon. Do you understand how? I want to understand how that boy became such a genius. I don't know how Ramsay discovered this gift of torture, because if you're telling me Locke was pretty intelligent and sadistic, that way he sliced Brandon's leg to identify who was his brother, who was Jon Snow's brother. He wanted to have another Stark living so that he could get the gifts that Bolton promised him. If he gets another Stark, because remember, Bolton said the only other person, he needed him with all his parts, because he wanted someone who was a direct heir of Ned Stark so that their claim to Winterfell will be legitimized. You see, it follows the seed. It follows the seed. I hope I'm making sense. It's making sense in my head. Am I making sense, you guys? Yeah. So that's it. He now went to, he's messing up with his head. He's messing with his head. Yeah. He's messing with his head. You see that Locke? Locke must have been the godfather to Ramsay, or his real father, or had direct influence in how Ramsay thinks. Ramsay is actually a skilled manipulator. He's a very intelligent, he's evil, but he is an evil genius on a spectrum of madness. So now we would have Theon Greyjoy, presenting Theon Greyjoy, acting as Rick, that is now acting as Theon Greyjoy, to go back to the Iron Benders. You know, Iron, what are they called again? Iron Landers, the Ironborns, then deceive them that he's back, but he's under the tutelage of Ramsay. Hey, what a terrible. All right, let's go back, please. Let's go back to the last few minutes of that scene so that we can continue. Yeah, to pretend. Yes, what timeline is this? Jesus. Run. Okay, at least he didn't do the... It was a goat. It was a goat he got. I was so scared.
Daenerys germasmo au naja demas. Belemot prejatis, simonia zatruzoti.
Skang ma fich prachs pa uvreshnietan. Wegnietan morinio pashkish.
Jesus, what's that? Goat? Okay, it's good.
He hopes he has not offended your grace. 3 times over. Send the next one in.
Queen Daenerys, tales of your beauty were not exaggerated. I oversaw the restoration and maintenance of its greatest landmarks. I pray you will never live to see a member of your family treated so cruelly. Is it justice to answer one crime with another?
I am sorry you no longer have a father, but my treatment of the masters was no crime. You'd be wise to remember that.
You are the queen, and I am a servant of Meereen, a servant who does not wish to see its traditions eradicated.
Exactly, I was about
And
to
what
ask
traditions do you speak of?
My father and 162 noble Meereenese are still nailed to those posts, carrion for vultures. You ordered these men taken down so that they might receive proper burials.
And what of the slave children these noble Meereenese crucified?
I'm going to ask.
Who loved his father. Let me take his body down.
Bury your father.
Thank you, my queen.
There are 212 supplicants waiting, your grace.
These meetings aren't always going to be this early, are they?
Shit, long before you. Our trial begins this afternoon. We only have the morning.
My birds tell me the hound slaughtered 5 of our soldiers.
What else?
More whispers from the east, my lord. She commands an army of Unsullied, my queen, some 8,000 strong. No longer he appears to be fully devoted to her. As for Sir Barristan,
He wasn't fit to protect my son.
Joffrey didn't die on his watch.
and a powerful army at her back, your grace.
Lord Varys is right.
Dragons haven't won a war in 300 years. Armies win them all the time. She must be dealt with.
How?
How, my lord? Lord Tyrell, be a good man. Fetch my quill and paper.
What? Look at how he walked. He was like, he's asking me to fetch his quill and paper. Oh my God. Does he realize Olenna would...
Lord Varys.
Only Varys. You seem quite knowledgeable about the Unsullied. Did you spend much time in Essos?
Live and die in the same corner where we were born and... Where? Lys. I have an ear for accents.
I've lost my accent entirely.
I have an ear for that as well. How did you get here? We have some lovely boys on retainer, but you did like boys before.
Did he like
I hope you won't be
girls?
offended when I say I never would have guessed.
Not at all. But I was never interested in
Yeah.
girls either.
Yeah.
What then?
I am very glad to have no part in it. Leaves one free to pursue other things.
So are you, what is a person who has no sexual desire? What are they called? Thank you, absconded. You said asexual. Yes, that's what it is. Asexual. Varys is...
You mustn't disappoint, Father.
Kingslayer Cole. Kingslayer Knee. Oh, when he fought the battle at the Blackwater, Abi, what is it? You didn't give him his normal praise. You guys have deprived Tyrion of honor from the moment he was born. You have been unfair to him. Unfair. And don't let me cry. You've been unfair to do this to him. You've not given him a chance at all. You've never helped him. None of you. Tommen, don't let them do this to him.
I, Tommen of the House Baratheon, do hereby recuse myself from this trial. With him, Prince Oberyn of the House Martell. May the gods punish the accused.
He can't even blame him. He can't. Oh, he can't even say anything to his uncle that he's known all his life. They're sitting on it.
Stand accused by the Queen Regent of regicide. So you would blame the bakers?
All the pigeons, just leave me out of it.
And called him a vicious idiot and a fool. Marched up those steps and called our king a half. He threatened to have me killed.
Oh, why don't you tell them what Joffrey was doing? Pointing a loaded crossbow at Sansa Stark while you tore at her clothes and beat her.
Silence! Dismiss, Sir Meereen.
He should defend himself against the allegations. Why am I talking like this is a proper trial? This is a setup.
Tears of Lys. Demons danced. My stores were plundered. By whom? You examined King Joffrey's corpse. This was found on the body of Dontos Hollard. This necklace, the day of the wedding. Poison few in the Seven Kingdoms possess.
And your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth. I confronted him about his plans to put Joffrey on the front lines. As it turned out, when the attack came, Joff insisted on remaining at the battlements. He believed his presence would inspire the troops.
Lies.
Just acts to the brothel where such behavior belongs.
Thank you, Your Grace, for the courage of your testimony.
That wasn't it. You had taken one of the girls. He thought it was O'Shea that you had. And it was that other girl that Joffrey speared the arrow through.
Do you remember the precise nature of this threat?
No.
And he said this to you at a meeting of the small council.
Yes, Sansa Stark had made him more sympathetic to the Northern cause.
Father, may I ask the witness one question? That without me, the city would have faced certain defeat. You said the histories would never mention me, but you would not forget.
I never forget a thing.
Clear the court!
Are they going to leave him there standing?
Condemn your own son to death. You've always hated Tyrion.
He killed his king.
As did I.
He'll be executed.
No, you'll be punished accordingly.
What happens to your dynasty when Tyrion dies? Your nephews? Lancel Lannister? Others whose names I don't even remember.
What happens to my dynasty if I spare the life of my grandson's killer?
It survives through me.
Oh.
I'll take my place as your son and heir if you let Tyrion live.
Done.
Oh.
In 3 days' time, he'll depart for Castle Black and live out his days at the war.
Was that your plan?
You'll remove your white cloak immediately. And you'll never turn your back on your family again.
He knew your love for Tyrion will send you making this oath. He tricked you.
You have my word.
And you have mine.
Wow. Hey, this man. This Tywin is... You could see it on Jaime's. Look at him. He knew that Jaime's love will not let him make anything bad happen to...
Going well, is it? You're going to be found guilty. Oh. He'll spare your life and allow you to join the Night's Watch.
Ned Stark was promised the same thing, and we both know how that turned out.
Father is not Joffrey. He'll keep his word.
How do you know?
Keep your mouth shut. No more outbursts.
Crown may call its next witness.
Hey, way! Hey, way! Bron said you left. Yeah, my skin. Yeah, hell hath no fury. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hey, way!
State your name.
Oh.
Shay.
Do you swear by all the gods that your testimony will be true and honest?
I swear it.
Do you know this man? This man stands accused of murdering King Joffrey.
Why did you bring her? Why did you bring her? Why?
Continue.
She wanted revenge for her father, her mother, her brother. She blamed their deaths on the king. He hated Joffrey. He hated the queen. He hated you, my lord. He stole poison from the Grand Mesa's chamber to put in Joffrey's wine.
When?
Why would he reveal such plans to his wife's maid?
I beg your pardon? You said you were his...
He sent one of his cutthroats into our tent. I want you to fuck me like it's my last night in this world.
That's not how it happened. Hey, O'Shea, please.
And did you?
Did I what?
Did you F him?
Fuck him like it was his last night in this world?
I would wait in his chambers for hours so he could use me when he was bored. I am yours and you are mine.
Broke his heart.
Please don't.
He's not begging for his life. He's begging for his heart.
That was before he married Sansa. So he promised to kill King Joffrey for her.
Anything.
I wish to confess. I should have let Stannis kill you all.
Do you wish to confess?
No.
Do you admit you poisoned the king?
No. Of that I'm innocent. I'm guilty of a far more monstrous crime. I'm guilty of being a dwarf.
You're not on trial for being a dwarf.
Oh.
He is.
Yes, I am.
All his
I've
life.
been on trial for
You
that
guys.
my entire life.
Yes, you have punished
Have you nothing
him
to say in your
for
defense?
something
Nothing
he
but
had
this.
no power to control. He did not do it.
I did not kill Joffrey, but I wish that I had. Watching your vicious bastard die gave me more relief than 1,000 lying whores. I was the monster you think I am.
Escort the prisoner back to his cell.
So I will let the gods decide my fate.
Trial by combat again.
Demand a trial by
Yes!
combat.
Yes! The gods spoke for you once. They will speak for you again, Tyrion. They will speak for you again. They will speak for you again. Enough. Enough of this. Enough. Enough. You demon people. He will not die. Whatever your plan is, the gods will speak for Tyrion. Damn it. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. I really don't. When O'Shea came out, like, I didn't know what I was seeing. I didn't know what I was seeing. I wasn't sure of what I was seeing because it didn't make sense to me. I was like, wait, what am I seeing? What is her business here? What is her business? You guys, what is her business in this? You know, when the look on his face, because they didn't show us O'Shea coming. They showed Tyrion's face. I was like, what will make Tyrion look shocked? So my first thought was like, oh my God, Joffrey did not die. He rose from the dead or something. You know what I mean? I just felt it never occurred to me that she would be there. Because what is her business? What is her business in all this? Nothing. Nothing. She came out. All the things she had ever said as a result of love for him, she took back and twisted it. The pain, you see you remember when he was getting rid of her, there were words he used. He knew he had to be cruel to get rid of her, but it hurt her so much. I remember when she cried and she slapped Bronn, or whatever his name is, his sellsword, slapped him. I said, I've never heard O'Shea cry. O'Shea is a rock, very strong. So it means that she loved him deeply. And in that moment, he had broken her heart. And she was like, she had left. So I was like, oh, don't say these things to her. It is that anger, that hell hath no fury than a woman scorned. O'Shea has never been able to see. You see, that's why they always say, do not be unequally yoked with a lover. And you must always know your lover's love language. O'Shea assumed that Tyrion's love language was sex and she was giving it to him. She failed to listen to the other part of his love language. Tyrion has a heart. He is kind. He is kind to a flaw. And it is that kindness that he first introduced himself to with O'Shea. Remember when they were exchanging stories and he told her the story of the whore? He was not in love. It was as a result of the harm being done to the whore that he first got, that raised his attention. In trying to protect that, because the story was that the whore, many men landed on the whore. Do you remember the story he told about that woman, the whore that his father tricked him with? Jesus, and there he goes, tricking him again with another whore. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hmm. So we get to see, I'm just trying to think of everything I want to say. So, yes. O'Shea didn't know Tyrion's love language. And that was kindness. Tyrion is a kind person. And because she didn't understand the difference between him, his sexual needs being satisfied, and him showing kindness to Sansa, she thought it came as a package. She thought that he didn't want her. She couldn't see how he was trying to protect her. She couldn't map it up. Tyrion is a brain. He's very intelligent. He reads. He's a wordsmith. He's good with his sentences. He knows how, he has the gift of gab, talking his way out of things. And she hasn't seen that side of him to be able to differentiate between, okay, this is a time for sex. This is a time where the man that I love is being intimate, being kind to a girl, but not intimate. She didn't have that skill set. She wasn't smart enough. She wasn't smart enough to identify the difference between his personalities. So when he told her several times to get away, she didn't know the history of the Lannisters. She didn't know how bad it could get for her. Tyrion had experienced Joffrey. Prior to Joffrey, he had experienced Cersei. Prior to Cersei, he had experienced his father. He knew how bad it could get. And he was trying to protect her. But because she didn't know, she met the drunken Tyrion. She met the sex addict Tyrion and latched onto that. So when these things were not coming for her, coming the way she wanted, she mistook it to be rejection of self. And that wasn't what he was doing. He was trying to protect you. If she could just stop for one moment and think about what he had done. For goodness sake, a man who hates you, would he have sent you away, giving you a house, giving you servant? Look at the way O'Shea came back dressed. She wasn't dressed with her body exposed as she was when she was a servant. She was fully clothed. She was fully clothed. So clearly she had been taken care of. He had taken care of her. He had done what he said he had asked Bronn to do. And Bronn said he saw her leave the ship. My goodness, how did they find her? Why? Calling him my lion. I did what he wanted me to do. All that thing she was saying, she wasn't even saying it to the court. She was saying it to Tyrion. She was like, yes, you took advantage of me. I never really wanted you. She was throwing it back to him. She was throwing back the insults. Yes, you told me I didn't want you, but you didn't want me, that I am a whore and something. So she threw it back. And when he looked at her, he said, please don't. He wasn't begging for himself. If she could see that what he was doing was telling her, don't say these things. Don't hurt me this way, for I loved you so much. And if you think about it, O'Shea is the reason. Let me explain why O'Shea is the reason he's kind of here and why Cersei. Cersei said, this is what Tyrion said, that the pain will be in your mouth or something like that. She said that. But why did Tyrion say it? Tyrion said it because he thought that they had O'Shea. You know what I mean? He knew he was trying to protect her and he threatened his sister. So that thing that Cersei is holding on to, he said was to protect her too. Because he was like, you want to hurt me with someone that I love and I will give you back that pain. Do you remember? Yes, your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth. No, that girl. And when she came out, if you see Tywin's face, he had a smirk. Jaime was like, what is going on? Who is this? What is happening? Oh my goodness. I don't even know. I feel, I don't know how I feel. I think that, I think he has put himself in a really bad, a precarious situation. I think, I'm glad he asked for trial by combat, and I'm believing that justice will come for him, because I don't know, I'm emotional for him, That part when he said, the man's like, you're not on trial for being a dwarf. And he was like, I've been on trial for this my entire life. Like, that part just touched me. It just touched me so much because I knew, I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. I was like, no, what is this? Who comes before a judge and doesn't get the chance to speak? There's a Latin maxim. It says, or the alteram partem. You must hear both sides. You must hear it. You must hear it. Nemos judex in casa sa. You can't be a judge in your own case. Those two elements must abide anytime there is a case. You must hear the other side. You must. I've been on trial for this my entire life. He was like, he's not going to get justice here. And you see, that is probably why, I always call God, God, God. But even in this show, there are elements that make, there are elements that make, I always believe there's something in the Bible that David said, when he was crying out. It's one of the Psalms of David. And he said that he was crying to God. He was like, Lord, it's better that you punish me, that men punish me. Because with you, I trust that there will be mercy. With you, I trust that I can cry. When the punishment gets too hard, I can cry unto God and God will help me. But with men, I can't cry to them. That their hearts can be so evil, so hateful, so unforgiving. That Bible verse, I love reading it so much. Sometimes I say, God, rather than you humiliate me in public, humiliate me in private, because you can correct me and I will feel better afterwards than the world shames me. That is what Tyrion is saying. He said, I know I can never get justice before men. You have all laughed at me, laughed at my jokes, called me an imp. I saved your life in the battle. I did this for you. I did that for you. And nothing I've ever done has ever been enough. But I have survived. You've tried to kill me once and Podrick saved me. You've tried to throw me in jail and this person found favor. You thought I would not find love and yet some women liked me. So this one, I know that I will find justice with God. Let God judge this matter. Because if I survive, it means that the gods really want me to live and they have fought for me once. Oh, goodness, I can't. This thing is... Oh my goodness, I didn't think I was going to be emotional by the end of this again. It's not I even like the Lannisters, for goodness sake. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Okay, this is not the right way to put it. I don't know. Okay, someone said, Red Honey said the separation of powers. Absolutely. Yeah, you remember. Good. Did I miss any questions above? We reclaimed his power back so gracefully. Watching your vicious bastard die gave me more relief than 1,000 lying whores. Exactly. And he added that whore part for O'Shea, the bitch. Nothing. I don't care how angry she was at him. Nothing could ever justify her wanting him dead. Nothing could ever, like, that is just, she went berserk. She went crazy. I don't even know. That is wicked. Your joy will, okay, yes, I've seen that one. The punishment does not fit the crime. If he really killed the king, then the punishment fits the crime. But he's innocent, and they know he's innocent. Why? Why did he have to kill him at a wedding? Because of look at how O'Shea wrapped up that story. Because he wanted to protect her, to make her for the loss of her brother and her father and everything. He promised her Joffrey's head. That girl is a witch. She's a witch. Witch. His heart, okay. Constantly degraded and put down. Yes, Lee, he's constantly degraded and put down. And all for their worthless lives. Ruth says, talking about trials, what did you think of Dany and her highborn's convo? Well, it's true. They're still highborns and they were still masters. You are judged by the company you keep. Yes, his father spoke of not killing the others and all that. But at the end of the day, they still killed them. And I'm okay with her letting the son take only his father. If the others want their father, they should come and talk and let us see how they did it. But they shouldn't get any special treatment, you know. They shouldn't get any special treatment. The boy that spoke for his father and spoke about the good of his father, well, he had to speak about it. Sorry, my mic wasn't plugged to me. And he had to speak about it, and that's fine. But I don't know. I don't feel sorry for any of the masters, to be honest. I don't feel sorry for them. Like, they traumatize children, they traumatize women, everybody. That punishment of hanging someone it's a callous thing, you know. I was almost scared even when that other guy came in wrapped with something. You know what I mean? I was like, thank goodness, because the dragon threw fire, so I thought he was going to unfold human skeletons or something. So I was very nervous. But when I saw the horn of the goat, I was like, thank goodness it was the goat. So not the child that was at the at the beginning. You know, it came up from him like this in the something. So I think Garcia says, Morgan, you've deleted someone's comment. What was it? A spoiler? Garcia did. Tyrion is really a character for everyone to empathize with. We can all put ourselves in his shoes. Oh, yes, I agree. LJ, how do you feel about Marjorie? She knows he didn't do it and is saying nothing. You see, the thing is that this whole situation went left. Right? If I was in Marjorie's shoes, definitely I'm not saying anything. Do I want to throw my grandmother under the bus? But because her father is part of the council, maybe they got some information and they thought, okay, yes. Remember what he said, the Night's Watch. I think that plan of the Night's Watch didn't just come now. Tywin knew that would happen. Tywin knew that he will not. Tywin probably planned to get. Although I'm even suspecting him, because why did he plan to bring O'Shea? I thought you said that the matter will be reconvening for the final settlement. We weren't supposed to continue with the argument, were we? But I think that they had inside gist because they have family members on the board, on the council, and they thought that Tyrion will survive, will go to the Night's Watch. So that in itself is fine. I have to be damned. Not everybody can like Tyrion and not everybody can like the Lannisters. And they've done damned things. But I want the people who are guilty for doing those damn things to be punished, not just punishing everybody. You know? So I don't feel any way for her, because if I was in her shoes, I would keep my mouth shut as well. Joffrey is a terrible guy. That conversation that Cersei was having with Marjorie, saying about you always love your first son. Honey, not enough to let him get away with killing other people. Excuse you. Excuse you very well. You'll always love your firstborn. Who doesn't love their child? It's not even about whether they're the first or the last born. You love your child, you love your child. But your child was crazy. Out and about killing and skinning people. There is no difference between Ramsay. It's just that Ramsay is more bold and he's older. I think Ramsay Bolton is older than Joffrey. By the time Joffrey goes, he'll be out there flaying the living and the dead. The way I see him. The way I saw him as is dead already. Yeah, she did that. But you see what? Sometimes women are so jealous of other women, they can't help it. A woman, my mother would say, you never know what a woman is capable of until you take the thing that matters to her the most. Do you understand? For as long as she was still sleeping with him and he was not sleeping with Sansa, all was good. The moment the guy deprived her of intimacy, and it got into her head that he might be intimate with Sansa, she went crazy. She went crazy. She was like, really? So both of you are having she now felt like a fool. It's always good when the other woman is not in the know. When Sansa did not know something was going on between them, oh, it was fine. Oh, my lion. Oh, my this. Oh, my frogging jumping prince. Now, when it felt like, oh, she might be the one that is being rejected. What did Tyrion say? He said, I'm a married man now. I need to perform my husband duties. O'Shea was like the blood of Jesus. I've been taken for a ride. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Yeah. That's my opinion. Yes, and you know what else is there with Sansa? Sansa is beautiful. She's tall, she's elegant, and she's a virgin. Something they are not anymore. Do you understand? They know that if push comes to shove, any man in King's Landing, even Jaime Lannister, if given a chance, would have gone for Sansa. That she has so many options. The Tyrells want her. I'm sure some lords in King's Landing would have favored her too. She had it all. She was the full package. They were just trying to stain her white. That's how we say it in Nigeria. You're trying to stain my white. It means you're trying to give a dog a bad name. You're trying to spoil my reputation. Did Sansa, what did Sansa ever do to Shay to deserve it? The other day, Shay was proclaiming her love for Sansa. I love her. I will die for her. And look at all the things you've attributed to her personality. They just gave this O'Shea 5 minutes on the sand. What am I saying 5 minutes? 3 minutes. And the girl did more damage than all the witnesses put together. Even that one listing poison. Lord Pycelle or whatever his name is. Whatever. Lysa and Shay really make us women ashamed today. My dear. The thing is, the women, and when it comes to things that when they love or what they want, hell has no fury, my dear. Lysa is just damaged and mad. And, let me tell you something. When you're in a relationship with someone, let this be my takeaway for you, for those who might be dating. You must learn your lover's love language. And if you can't understand it, don't have a relationship with that person. Truly. Don't have a relationship with that person. O'Shea might have slept with him 1,000 times, but she never understood Tyrion's love language. Aren't you surprised that it's even Sansa that defended Tyrion? When she got into the boat, she told Peter that no, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Do you understand? She didn't have to have a conversation with him. She had never spoken to him. She also hated him. But she said that Tywin didn't do it. Tyrion didn't do it. Didn't she say something like that when they were in the boat? That before he now began to talk about something. And it was Marjorie as well. Marjorie as well. Like, people could vouch for his character. Right? Oh, yes. Tywin did say that. You will father kids named Lannister. And that was what? Oh, so that's why Jaime went like, Jaime was leaning into him and he leaned back. Not that you will father kids. Oh, the father is dipping and diving. Oh my God. Give me blonde-haired grandchildren. He said that, he named that his cousin. What is that cousin that used to service Cersei? He said that, what's that one whose name I don't know? That one that was, we haven't seen that guy. That guy that went to the Blackwater, the one that they caught, that fought, and then eventually went to Cersei to whisper, the one that looks like Lancel. What happened? We've not seen him again in all this cahoots. Anyway, the guy that was what he mentioned. The one that looked like a girl. They should have brought Lancel as a witness. Lancel would say, he threw me out of his carriage. He threatened to kill me. Oh, they didn't bring Lancel. Do you know why they didn't bring him? Because Lancel knows that they were hiding Joffrey. They didn't want to bring Joffrey out. Do you understand? These people planned the exact kind of people they wanted to be involved in this cahoots nonsense. Damn it. I love that scene too, Garcia. Yes, when she went and she picked up the cup for him and gave it to him. It's like, we're on the same team. I know. I love it. I liked it so much. I know. B7 said, "Oh, yeah. I don't like the Peter Baelish, and I was so irritated by her screaming at night. I'm like, let me tell you something, girl. Let me tell you something, girl. If you have that much energy to scream, the person is not hitting it right. Just saying. Just saying into the mic. Mic testing 1, 2, 3. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Adrian, thank you so much. So generous of you. Thank you. Thank you. Well said. So well said, Kemi. Energy put elsewhere. It's true. So for those who are receiving... Hi, Sky. Said Kemi, I'm scandalized. But it's so true. If she has that much energy, girl, the boy isn't doing... He's supposed to leave you weak. Supposed to leave you weak and parched. Not the screams getting whoa, 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 whoa. Someone take this mic from me, because clearly Clearly, I am doing too much. Before this recording stops, I want to thank everyone for joining me today. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your time, your energy. Thank you for your support. Everyone who's contributed to the super chat. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Joining live. The moderators, I thank you so much for being part of it. Because I don't I don't want it to stop recording mid and we'll be like, oh my God. I know. I don't know about this Squid Games. It depends. I want to make sure that I have this ready to go. I don't think I will be available next week. I'm going to try next week, Saturday, but please bear with me. I might not be available, but I'll keep you all updated if this is going to be happening next week. I would have loved to watch Squid Games tomorrow. By the end of the day, depending on how far I go with editing this, I will let you guys know in the community or on Patreon. If I don't, then it means we won't be watching it. All right. Welcome to Kemi After Dark. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope you had a wonderful time with me. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week, if possible, by God's grace. If not, I'll keep you guys updated. Okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.